Hey, what's up, campers? Mark here, and I have something special for you today. Back in 2023, Gibby and Ian and I got together in Lexington, Kentucky to bust open some Lorcana cards. Now, Disney's Lorcana wasn't something I was particularly stoked out of my mind about, but what I did enjoy was getting into a physical card game again, because it had been so long since I had sat down to play physical cards with anybody. Now, my daughter will play some card games with me, but even at that, like to sit down with some friends and bust open some packs. So, when I saw that Fantasy Flight Games announced a new collectible card game, not a living card game, but a collectible card game, based in the world of Star Wars, I was psyched out of my mind. Mostly because I love Star Wars. Now, I am not going to say that I love every Star Wars movie like a classic Star Wars fan. I like 2 of them and the Clone Wars. But I love the idea of Star Wars more than anything. And if you don't know this, there was a living card game out by Fantasy Flight Games for Star Wars that's been discontinued. It's kind of like a grail object for me, like a thing that I would love to search for and find, but tracking down a large collection that's at an actual affordable price is really hard. Now, this is not a living card game, but as a trading card game and collectible card game, I decided that I was going to get into it from the very beginning. So I'm super stoked because today I have a pre-release box that we're going to get a chance to open up, check out the contents of, crack a couple of packs, and showcase a couple of the cool cards that I got in it. So let me just show you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking and looking at this new Star Wars Spark of Rebellion pre-release box. Now, if you take a look, the components that are inside this box are 6 booster packs, 2 pre-release promo cards, which are this Luke Skywalker and this Darth Vader hero card. There are 19 counters, a quick start rules guide, a deck building guide, a divider card, and a deluxe deck box. We'll see how deluxe it is once we actually get it open. So this is what you would typically buying for $29.99 at a pre-release day at your local game shop, and I was able to get my hands on one, so we're going to crack it open here so you can kind of get an idea. If you're going to go to a pre-release event this weekend, kind of get an idea about what you might be getting into. Now, at a lot of release events, you're going to be doing drafts, which are going to be getting a stack of packs, usually 3. I hear that you're going to be opening those packs, you're going to be pulling out your leader cards. Every pack in this game has a leader and a base in them, which is sort of the basic pieces of your deck that tells you a little bit about how your deck is going to work and what other cards are going to go into it. And then you're going to pick a card, pass, pick a card, pass until you've drafted 3 packs of cards. That's a draft. For these, they're going to be sealed. So for the pre-release sealed tournament, you are going to get this box with both promo cards in it, 6 packs of cards in it, and then you're going to get a chance to open those 6 packs, I think along with your promos, and you're going to be able to build a 30 card deck. Now, typically it would be a 50 card deck, and in a typical Star Wars Unlimited deck, you must have at least 50 cards. You're going to have 30 cards. In a typical deck, you can have a maximum of 3 of a specific card. In this game mode, in draft, you would be able to have any number of a specific card. Doesn't matter how many iterations of it you have in your deck, you will be able to have those because it's a draft. The last thing I want to say is that there are a couple different types of rarities that we're going to be looking for. You have normal cards, and in those cards there are commons, uncommons, rares, and legendary cards. But in this, there are also some differences in terms of the type of cards that we might be able to crack. So there are normal cards, then there are hyperspace cards. These are borderless, close to full art versions of cards, or I would call them extended art cards. They look beautiful and gorgeous. There are holographic cards. There'll be 1 in each pack. There are borderless or hyperspace holographic cards as well, and you can get all of those in legendary. You can get heroes that are hyperspace as well, bases that are hyperspace. And then lastly, there is a 1 in 12 boxes. There is a showcase, 12 boxes of packs. This is 6 packs. A box is 24 packs in it, 4 times as much as what you're going to get in one of these pre-release boxes. So very, very slim chance of this. But we could also open a showcase leader card, which is beautiful full art front and back, alternate art, unique hollowing on those cards. Very difficult to get your hands on, and there is one for each hero in the game. So with no further ado, I'm super pumped. I'm going to open this up, and you'll see over here, let me get this out of the way. Okay, you'll see over here I also have the ability, we're going to showcase specific cards that I draw here. Obviously this is not one of the cards that I've drawn here, because this is a just a Lorcana card as a placeholder. But let's go back to the tabletop here, get this box here, and get it opened. Take a look at all the components inside, do a little unboxing, and then get a chance to do some pack opening. Okay, let's take a look at what they mean. So let's first off go here. This, I would say, is our promo card. We'll set that down. And these would be our packs of cards. Chewbacca, Leia there, Thrawn on the cover of that one, another Chewbacca pack, another Leia pack, and another Thrawn pack. And that might be the only three that there are. And then inside of here, it looks like we have our premium deck box. It says Star Wars Unlimited. You know, premium is a stretch. It's just a paper cardboard card box. Not at all premium, but it is made, and I will keep it on a shelf because it's super cool looking. Let's just get it out of the way for now. And then you get this card separator. Simple. It actually does have a little bit. You can, in specific lighting, you can kind of see it there. Kind of like a black on black design. I love black on black designs, so I do actually really like this deck box. If you hadn't noticed, it's like a black on black design on the deck box, kind of like a mechanical or droidish. I do actually really like that design. I think that design is super dope. And then in addition to that, you do get these quick start rules right here. Build a pre-release deck. It's going to tell you how to do that. A handful of tokens. I think this is an initiative counter. I'm not sure what this is. And then some damage tokens, of course. If you're a card game player, you're going to have tokens that are way nicer than this. We'll set the tokens, the guide for making a deck off to the side for now. And then we get a little rule book here. And of course, you can download all of these rules online as well. The epic action counter is what that is, and this is the initiative counter. So epic actions in this game is actions you can take once per game. Okay, well, with that being said, let's pull our packs up here. We'll set them right there, and let's get our promo cards delicately, carefully opened up here. Let's rip this down here and take a look. Man, it's been months since I've actually cracked a pack of cards. Well, maybe not. I cracked some Pokemon packs, but recording it and everything, man, couldn't be more excited. Love that I get the chance to do that with you guys. And so we got 2 promo cards. Interesting, these are not hollowed cards. These are non-hollow, just different artwork on them as promos. As your Luke Skywalker. You'll notice all of your heroes are double-sided. Oh, interesting. So this side is not hollow, but this side is. They're singularly hollow. That's interesting. So this is the side that you're going to use the vast majority of time in the game. Your leader just kind of sits out there and has an action. And then usually you have, as an epic action, if you control enough energy, you don't have to spend that energy. You can just deploy them, and they can actually go out on the battlefield later in the match. And then if they get destroyed, they just flip back over and they become your leader again. So because these are hollowed, let's go ahead and get these just in some super cheap penny cases, guys. I picked these penny cases up on Amazon, really super cheapo, like real cheap penny cases. But that's for card opening and stuff, man. I think I got 1,000 of them, or 1,200 of them for like $15. Okay, the exciting part now. Let's open up some of these packs. I saw some guy online saying that these are a paper, and they are kind of papery, honestly. They are definitely have plastic on them. Like the outside coating of the pack is plastic for sure, but it has paper is like, it's a paper pack. The outside coating is plastic. It doesn't really much bother me. So let's go ahead and flip over. Our first pack, this is awesome. This is a hero I've definitely been wanting Jin Urso. Oh, and take a look, our very first pack, this is a hyperspace variant of Jin. You can see she has no border the whole way around. You'll see from some of the other leaders. Let me just give you an example here. You can kind of see that bordering around Darth Vader there. Our very, very first pack, immediately cracking a borderless Jin, which I think honestly Ursa's maybe my favorite artwork of the first set of heroes. Kind of flip her over and see her alternate side. Let's just immediately move over here, and we're just gonna drop her inside of this little thing here, and then we'll turn this on so you can kind of see what our latest cool pull is right there as we're pulling others. Get this out of the way. The command center cards, this is going to be your base. These kind of picture like lands. If you go to a local game shop and you're doing a draft, they'll actually have a stock of these. You can use any of these bases that you want. Each of them are just going to supply a Keller. All the base ones give you 30 hit points, and there are rare ones that for each Keller that give you a legendary action, but only start with 25 hit points. So you can have something a little different. The Scout Bike Pursuer. We got the Ardent Sympathizer. I think this card's actually kind of good. While you have initiative, this unit has +2/+0. I think it's kind of good for an aggressive deck. It's a little bit more attack. Training, 2 energy, academy training. This is an upgrade, just gonna put it on somebody, 2 health, 2 attack. I don't know if it lasts up to, I think it's an upgrade, I think it actually sticks. Shield token, basically barrier. Regional Sympathizers, a hero-based card. This is the hero symbol up here. Pretty cool. Let's make sure we're not displaying too much from below. The Gorilla Attack Pod to pay attention to and just make sure I'm not seeing anything that actually has hyperspace. I don't want to miss in that. The Gamorrean Guards, and I'm sorry if I butcher any names and I mispronounce stuff. I do really like the spaceships. At first I wasn't so in love with them, but they've really grown on me. This TIE Fighter, I think they did a great job with this TIE Fighter. And there's 16 cards in a pack, so we're still in commons. You kind of see this. You might not be able to see that it's a C. There you go. The copper C down there showing that it's a common. Turn it on a non-leader unit to its owner's hands. It's just like a 3-mana bounce. It's pretty interesting there. The Reinforcement Walker, that thing's pretty dope. And now you can see here, we've gotten into our uncommons. So let's just create a couple of different stacks here underneath of us. This right here can be for some uncommons. Move those packs out of there. The Star Wing Scout, pretty cool card there. Ooh, a Lieutenant here. This is another uncommon. Both villainy and I can't remember exactly what that symbol means. It's like vigilance or leadership or something. Oh, okay, here's our rare. So you can see here we moved into the rare. The Chimera, we got an Imperial Star Destroyer with the yellow faction and also with villainy. A couple of cool ships in this one. And then our holo in this one is a common, just a common holo. But man, getting that Jin right off the bat. Let's just move our commons over here. I know it's gonna be hard to see, it's behind my head, but getting that Jin right off the bat over here with the borderless, I'm pretty excited about that. They say there's about 2 borderlesses in every 3 packs, so you have a pretty good chance, you know, even in these 6 packs and these initial sets, pretty good chance to see some pretty dope borderless cards. So I think that's awesome. Okay, let's see what we got here. No showcase, but we do get another leader, and a dope leader at that. We got Sabine Wren. Love Sabine Wren. Love it. Capital City is our base. You know what? I guess that's a common base. We can just put the bases here. Just set them out a little separately, just to stay organized. For our common cards, we got Patrolling V-Wing. A Vanquish, just a 5-mana destroy a unit. You know, every deck has, every card game has that. This Occupier Siege Tank. We got the Echo Base Defender. I love this artwork. I think that artwork is just Really, really good. Really, really, really good. Guardian of the Wills. I don't even know what that's from, to be honest with you. It's probably from, I don't know. I've seen pretty much everything Star Wars. I don't remember that guy. Partisan Insurgent here. Still in our commons. The Liberator gunship. The Underworld Thug. Just the classic 2-mana 2/3. I think this is our last common. The Crafty Smuggler. And there we go. The Wing Leader. The Wing Leader for our first uncommon in the set. Looks freaking good. Looks good. No Good to Me Dead. This is a pretty powerful card. Exhaust a unit. That unit can't ready this round, including during the regroup phase. This is a very good card. Yellow Villainy. Very, very good. A Rogue Squadron Leader. Another really good artwork on that Snowspeeder. I like that a lot. And then we have It Binds All Things. Another uncommon. And then Asteroid Sanctuary. This is a common. Another common, hollow. Looks pretty good, though. Looks pretty good. Like that one a lot. I'm hoping I'm not missing any of these hyperspace. I don't think I missed any in that pack. You know, if we ever flip this over and it's a showcase leader, I'll flip. Iden, normal back Iden. Now this is a rare hero though, so they actually have rare heroes. I didn't realize that, so this is a rare hero. That's noteworthy. Iden. We got the Administrator's Tower. So we've had the yellow, the green, the blue base. I think we're only missing maybe the red base. The Elite Lieutenant, normal. The Tactical Advantage. The Consular Security Force. Mission Briefing. Choose to player, they draw 2 cards. There's a bit of a mill strategy that's developing even in this base set if that's the type of gameplay you like to play. You're a bad person if you do, but I get it. Homestead Militia. Rugged Survivors. Now this card, come on now. Give me a borderless hollow version of this card. The ATST. Card's gorgeous. They did a great job on that. Honestly though, this card is gorgeous as well. The 7th Fleet Defender, my goodness. That's a beautiful card right there. The Frontier ATRT. As a Star Wars Legion player, I love this card. And then here we go, we're in our uncommons. The Ruthless Raider, another ship. I've actually seen quite a few ships pulled so far. Entrenched. Oh, I saw something good. Bosk. This is dope. This is a card I really wanted. Now, I'd love to see this guy borderless. Love to see this guy hollowed. But Bosk, that's exciting. Here's our rare, the Fett's Gun Fire Spray. We got Boba Fett ship. That's freaking dope. And then another common, Keep Fighting. Another common hollow. So on our 6-pack so far, we saw 3 common hollows. We did no legendary cards yet. No legendary cards either yet. That's noteworthy. No legendary cards. You get a legendary card like once in every 8 packs, I think they say, you know, statistically with perfect distribution. So you have a pretty decent chance of getting 1 legendary in one of these pre-release packs. But of course, it's not guaranteed. We might be able to prove that right now. I don't really have anything that I've pulled so far that I'm more excited about right now than that borderless Jin. We've opened 3 packs. We got 1. So we're a little slow on the borderless here. Grand Moff Tarkin, common. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a borderless swamp. Well, Dagobah Swamp. That's awesome. Let's get that one in a case too. I want to be careful with some of these ones that are borderless because I think they're quite cool. And the nice thing is the backside of these are tokens that you're going to need for the game, and they're borderless as well, which I think is really nice. I think that's a really nice touch. Just put this borderless one up here. I know you're not be able to see it real well, but let's just stick it up there for now. Okay, the Imperial Interceptor. Once again, man, just such a great job on these ships, especially these Imperial ships. Look at that background. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Resupply. Academy Defense Walker. Precision Fire. Medal Ceremony. Syndicate Lackeys. Jawa Scavenger. Maximum Firepower. This is a beautiful card, too. Another one that would be great to have in Borderless. Oh, okay. There we go. There's a common. That's a common hyperspace. It's a random hyperspace. The Gladiator Star Destroyer. Gladiator Star Destroyer, a common hyperspace card. Pretty cool, though. I mean, you can't beat them, though, right? Like, man, hyperspaces, they just look better, guys. They just look better. Hardpoint Heavy Blaster. It's our first uncommon. Rallying Cry. Some Mandalorian artwork on this card. Ooh, the Ghost. That's fun. The Ghost. I'm hoping to get some of the Rebels. I'd love to see a Hera pulled. Ooh, this is our first legendary card, guys. This is not just, you can see here, the blue L is legendary. The Super Laser Blast, defeat everything. Defeat all units. Whew, that's great. That's great. We'll take that legendary, just slide it up there with the unique cards too. And then our holo is actually an uncommon this time, which is a little bit luckier. Rebel Assault. It's a pretty card. No hyperspaces yet in our holo slot. I'm hoping to get at least one holo hyperspace. Would be great. One holo hyperspace would just be fantastic. I'd love to see it. Oh, okay, here we go. We got another Jin. Another Jin. Just to give you a bit of an idea about the difference. Kind of see, let me just grab her. Kind of see the difference between the borderless and the one with the border. I think the one that's borderless, man, it makes a difference, let me tell you. It makes a difference. It looks good. It looks very good. So the green base here. This artwork's really nice too. The Seasoned Shore Trooper. I like that artwork. Just shift hands here. The Surgical Droid. The Fang Fighter. Strike True. System Patrol Craft. The Green Squadron A-Ring. Another beautiful little ship here. Kind of a boring background. It kind of looks like he's coming in on like the wing of a larger ship, maybe. Disarm. Rogue Operative. I like that artwork too. This has got to be like, you know, around Rogue One. I like that a lot. Volunteer Soldier. So we had like a volunteer thug or something like that. Okay, there we go. Our first uncommon. It's going to be the Smuggling Compartment. Followed by the Good Admiral here. Ooh, Force Throw. I like the art on that too. It's nice. It's menacing. Okay, our rare this time is going to be Red 3. Love that. That's a great X-Wing right there. Okay, here's our holo. Oh, here's our first one, guys. A holographic hyperspace 7th Fleet Defender. The holographic hyperspace 7th Fleet Defender. That is a gorgeous card. 3 mana, 3/2 is shielded in your space zone. Dang, I was gonna play Rebels. But now, whew, might be playing Imperials with that guy. That's a gorgeous card. Let's throw that one in the display now. Let's go ahead and toss that one up in the display so y'all can see it here. You know what? I ended up setting, I'm going to put some of these rares, just case a few of these rares as well while we're sitting here. Take a look at that. That hollowing on that card is really nice. Really, really nice. I'm super happy with that one. I feel like we got a lot of space cards. And honestly, a good many Imperial space cards. If you look, like, we got the Chimera, we got Fett's Fire Spray, And we got this here. And these are all villainy in yellow. Love that. Okay, last pack for this initial opening. Now, guys, I am going to have more cards. I have a booster box along with the 2-player initial release on its way. And so we are going to do more and more pack openings, more card openings, don't worry, along with some example gameplay, some deck building ideas, that sort of stuff. We'll probably go through and review a bunch of the cards in this initial set, Spark of Rebellion, as well. But for now, we're just going to kind of taking a look at the packs, what you'd be getting maybe in one of these pre-release kits. Oh, guys, look at that. We actually got ourselves a Hera. Let's freaking go. Hera's one of the ones I really wanted. Chopper base too, dope. Love that. Okay. Recruit. Wilderness Fighter. Open Fire. Mercenary Company. Restored ARC 170. Infiltrator's Skill. Now, I haven't heard great stuff about this card, but I will say I think it has fantastic artwork. I think it's just gorgeous. Would love to get that one in maybe a hyperspace or something. Asteroid Sanctuary. Viper Probe Droid. Bounty Hunter Crew. Okay, here we go. Ooh, nice. Kanan Jarrus, another Spectre card, going along with our Spectre and our Hera. Love that. Bib Fortuna, another villainy with yellow. Love that. Here we go. Colonel? Am I mispronouncing that? Yorla? I don't think they want you to say this. Ooh, come on, guys. Freaking Lando Calrissian as our rare. Beautiful. Lando Calrissian as our rare. Love that. And then our holo for this set, System Patrol Craft, common. Well, guys, tell me what you think about the pulls that we had. I think I had a lot of fun pulling some of these. Probably our best pull of the day was this guy out of this box. This Hyperspace Holo 7th Fleet Defender, probably followed for me very closely by this Borderless Djinn. It was just one that I really wanted. So I'm super excited for the Borderless Djinn. We didn't see a ton of Borderless. We saw a legendary card. We saw a couple of Hyperspace variants. I think, 4 Hyperspace in total. I'm going to look through. I could have missed one, but I think we had 4 Hyperspace in 6 packs, which is basically exactly what they promised us. One legendary in 6 packs, not bad either. Getting this legendary here. No crazy cool pulls, but still very good. And of course, having these promo cards in the back are pretty awesome as well. So guys, stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you think. We appreciate you guys for sticking around and watching this video with me. Lots more pack opening of Spark of Rebellion coming soon. I have a whole booster box on its way. We're gonna open up every single one of those packs. Probably gonna do them live. You can check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/THELIFT, The Lift. Would love to have you come and hang out with me there. Watch some of the other content here. You're into Lorcana, you're into some of the other card games. We have a podcast as well called Starter Set, where we just play and then review card games. We've been playing and reviewing and talking about card games on podcast for 5 years. So a lot of experience. Would love to have you guys come by and check it out. Check out some of the other content on our channel as well. Thanks for tuning in. That's going to do it for this video. I'll see you next time in the next Star Wars Unlimited video.